בוקר טוב חברים, ואנחנו נמצאים פלא יועץ קס"ז, ועל כל פנים אם איש עני הוא ושואל ממנו דבר מועט, אפילו אם קרוב הדבר אצלו שלא יוכל לשלם, אל ישוב דח ונכלם וייתן לו על מנת שלא ישלם. If the guy is ani, he has no money, and he asks for a loan, he says, just give it to him on a condition שלא תשלם. שמעתם? כן. נכון מאוד. ייתן לו, אתה אומר לו, קח הלוואה. אחרי שבאת אותו לו הלוואה, תשמע, keep it. Because ani doesn't want to feel that he's a beggar. It's דקה. שאנשים they have self-respect. אז יש הכל טוב. אז יש אנשים שהם במצב שהוא עני, but he wants a loan. But the guy that wants to give him the money, he knows the guy, he doesn't have the money בכלל. So give him a loan. And then tell him it's okay, keep it. באופן שלא יהיה הלווה רשע כשלא ישלם, שאז הוא עובר משום לפני עיוור. So he says, because if you're going to give a loan and you know, ואתה יודע שלא ישלם לך, and the guy's not paying you, so you עובר לפני העיוור, לא תיתן מכשול. So what's the best thing to do? Give him and give it to him על מנת שלא ישלם. Now he says, ולא סגי במשהו מוחל לו בליבו. It's not enough that you said in your heart, I forgive him. Why? Because the ani, in his mind, he still thinks that he has to pay, and he's not paying you, so you cause him לעבור על לפני העיוור. אלא, מה צריך לעשות? אלא צריך שיפרש שיחותיו לו ויאמר לו. You can't just keep it in your heart and you tell to yourself, I forgive him. לא, מה פתאום? But the guy doesn't know that you forgive him, אז הוא עובר על איסור.
אם אתה אומר לבן אדם, אתה עושה שעושה, אז קלסת, גמרנו, הוא לא יחזיר לך מקודם, אז מה, אתה נותן לו, אתה רוצה שיחזיר לך. אבל אתה אומר לך, אתה אמרת לו לא, אז הוא מראש יחשוב שלא לשלם בכלל. אז מה עשית? מה עשית בלון הזה? זה כמו שאתה נתנת לו, זה גמרנו.
פרמון. נכון, 100%. וצריך שיפרש שיחותיו לו, ויאמר לו, tell him, אל תצטער על שאין אתה יכול לשלם. Don't feel bad that you don't have the money, כי לא אכפת לי. והרי אני כאילו התקבלתי. זה אוקיי. מחול. ואם ירחיב השם את גבולך, if one day you have, then אזי תשלם לי, and if you do so, הרי זכה בשתי מצוות. one מצוות הלוואה, and the second מצוות צדקה. And if you do הלוואה and צדקה, Hashem ישלם לו. Hashem is going to pay you. So once again, ani comes, תודה שאין לו. If you're going to give it to him בתורת צדקה, he feels חזית. So give it to him as a loan. And after you give him as a loan, after tell him, חביבי, I hear מצב קשה, it's okay. מוחל לך, כאילו קיבלתי. If one day you have the money, תביא, אין לך לו כלום, אני מוחלתי בלב שלם. Such a case, you did, the first one was הלוואה, and you turned the loan to tzedakah. So you're getting double mitzvot. Now, let's think. If you give a loan, בוא נראה, just remember. מה זה? You know what? On page 222. Mitchie, can you give me Midrash Tanchuma Shmot, please? Thank you. On page, שנייה, דקה, on page 222, יש לכם את זה? Just one second. כתוב, רק שנייה. רק שנייה. כתוב, עם כסף תלווה את עמי. עם כסף תלווה את עמי. מה זה עמי? מה זה עמי? מה זה עמי, עמי? My nation. Hazal ask why it says עם כסף תלווה את עמי. It should have say עם כסף תלווה את העני. Again. It says עם כסף תלווה את עמי. Then it says את העני. המילים פה נכון. אלון, יש פה שאלה קשה. Why it says if you're going to give a loan to my nation, את העני. עמך. It should have said, עם כסף תלווה את העני. You hear the question?
Yes.
יפה. כתוב בחז"ל ככה, אם יש עני, who has to take care of him? חזק וברוך. עניים, זה my job, it's your job השם. יש עני, הקדוש ברוך הוא, it's your job, you gotta take care of him. בא עני, that's Hashem's job to take care of him, and he comes to me, can you please give me a loan? Basically, who do you give a loan באמת? חזק וברוך. You're giving a loan to God, as if הקדוש ברוך הוא אין לו כסף, and you're doing חסד with who? עם הקדוש ברוך הוא. רגע, למה אין סבלנות? לאט לאט. So once again, so יש עני, he asks for a loan. באמת, this עני shouldn't exist בכלל. This עני, it shouldn't exist בכלל. Why? Because who is job to take care of him? Hashem, לא עני בכלל. But yet, the עני came to for help. When I give a loan to the עני, basically, who do I give a loan to? הקדוש ברוך הוא. אומר הקדוש ברוך הוא, עם כסף תלווה את עמי. You're giving a loan to my nation, meaning I owe him, and you pay my debt. So then, who are you dealing with? Beautiful.
Wow.
And if you deal with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, then who's going to pay you? תראו עכשיו אומר הפלא יועץ. אומר הפלא יועץ, כתוב, so he did two מצוות, הלוואה וצדקה, והשם ישלם לו. כדכתיב, וצדיק חונן ונותן. מה זה וצדיק חונן ונותן? יש שתי פירושים. ופירשו רבותינו ז"ל, כשלווה רשע ולא ישלם, ורשע that takes money and doesn't pay, הצדיק המלווה חונן ונותן במתנה. Did you see this פשט? וצדיק חונן ונותן. מה זה וצדיק חונן ונותן? When the ani doesn't pay you, so what does the tzaddik do? חונן ונותן. At the beginning he has pity, he gives a loan, and then he turns the loan to מתנה. הייתם אומר הרב, and why do you give the ani מתנה? כדי שלא יעבור על לפני עבר, כדי שלא יענש שום אדם בסיבתו, period. So פירוש number one, he says that it's a mitzvah למחול לעני, אני אומר עני שאין לו, לא מי שיש לו ועושה קומבינות. I'm talking about someone that doesn't have, you give him a loan, and he doesn't have, so you give him a loan, so you can turn the loan to a gift. But be smart, when he comes again, you don't give him again. אז הבאת לו, אתה הופך את you turn the loan to a gift. If you do so, אתה מקיים וצדיק חונן ונותן. What you're doing is you're turning the halva'a that you gave him to a matana. So you're gaining two things. Number one, you don't cause him to be over lifnei עבר לתתון מכשול. Okay? Another thing you have to know that in עולם הבא, אם יש צדיק, that because a few other people נענשים, הוא לא זוכה להיכנס לשכינה. בעולם הבא, אצא אתה צדיק. גם אתה צדיק. מה שאני אומר, הכל הפוך, מה אני יכול לעשות? So, אתה צדיק. ועכשיו מישהו ציער אותך. ואתה עכשיו כואב לך ואתה כואב. He did something very bad to you. Okay?
Not with the money, just something better.
General. אחרי 120 מגיעים למעלה. Because he caused you pain, what's going to happen to him? מה יהיה לו? עונש. הוא יענש. The fact that he gets punished because of you, אתה לא זוכר להיכנס למחיתה של הקדוש ברוך הוא.
But he forgave him.
Oh, did you?
He gets punished. That's not your.
You're not asking you don't answer my question. מחלת לו? You see, you don't answer.
Before you go to sleep.
There is people that are still sleeping. You're not answering my question.
Every night we say, don't.
I don't care what you say every night. It doesn't mean it.
Say it.
We say every morning, and then we fight over the avocado over here. Just answer the... He gets really upset when he thinks about avocado. תראה מה קרה פה. Protein. And then הוא אומר לך, שהוא לפני שאתה הולך לישון הוא מחל. Stop with the nonsense. Stop, Bella. Stop with the nonsense. Answer my question. Why are you going around? Answer the question. There is people that don't learn. It doesn't matter. It's okay. I'm telling you something and you don't listen when I'm talking to you, Avi. אני אומר לך שהבן אדם, because of you, הוא יענש. אם הוא יענש, אותו צדיק, הוא לא זוכה להיכנס למחיתה של הקדוש ברוך הוא. So זה מה שאומר הרב. הוא אומר, why you should forgive this ani? Do you know why you should? Because if you're not, okay, you're right, he owes you money. מה יקרה? וכדי שלא יענש שום אדם בסיבתו, don't cause anybody to get punished because of you.
It's not because of him.
אתה עשית לו הלוואה?
Yeah.
הוא חייב לך כסף? לאט לאט. חייב לך כסף? יפה. שילם?
No.
אתה כועס?
No.
מחלת לו?
By yourself.
Maybe came in middle.
On your own, right.
But if he doesn't, if you don't,
לא מבין למה, why you guys cannot just answer question yes, no.
Rabbi, you told us, let him go.
Listen, please, forgive me. What is... Rabbi, no, sorry, not אמת. הוא לקח ממני כסף, עשה לי עוול. אוקיי, עכשיו אני צריך ללכת ולבקש ממנו, אוקיי, מחלתי לך,
No, but you know the guy is poor and he doesn't have anything, and you know.
hold on, one second. The rabbi is saying that someone shouldn't get punished on your behalf,
The guy
right?
is poor, he doesn't have anything.
I know kowes, but he has to owe me money.
$150. Okay, you're gonna make him a contract.
No,
Hey, you come pay me soon.
I have to go tell him, okay, I forgive you.
And then you see he's going through hard time. He's in shul. He's
No, forget hard time. You got to pay your money back. He didn't pay you back. The rabbi just said, because he got punished on your behalf, you don't get to go into the...
לא, למה אתה לא מקשיבים מה אני מדבר? אני שאלת, אמרת... אוקיי, so okay, that's you, זה לא פלא יועץ. אני דיברתי פלא יועץ, לא דיברתי מה אתה רוצה. You don't have to explain what I said. Well, you understood what אמרתי. One second.
Can I just say something? Because you only want the reward. Meaning not you. I mean, just in general, the person only wants the reward. Because if you're giving the ani and Hashem's supposed to help the ani, and you're giving him, and you more help only on your behalf, not on the other guy's behalf, you get a benefit because you're helping somebody that Hashem's supposed to help. But wait. But in terms of the mohel, only half. You should mohel what the rabbi is trying to say. You should mohel the other guy, so he feels he's. If
Not
something
only
happens-
he feels. Two things. When I mohel him, I'm not causing him to be over. One,
Yeah.
I'm taking a loan and not paying. אז זה נקרא לפני עבר לא תיתן מכשול. That's one.
Yeah.
Second, because he's not going to pay, is that and he's going to get punished?
Yeah.
בוודאי, זה גזל.
Yeah.
Somebody gave you a loan and you didn't pay, זה גזל. הוא יבוא בגלגול בסוף. נכון או לא?
Yeah.
Good. אם הוא יבוא בגלגול, who has to come and be the receiver?
You?
חזק וברוך.
Oh, that's like the story that we
Exactly.
before with the-
יבוא בגלגול עזר, עכשיו שלום אחד לא יחזור בגלגול.
אז תמחל, תשחרר,
Yeah.
לך טוב, לא גם טוב, you get double reward, וגם כן אתה זוכה להיות מהחטא של הקדוש ברוך הוא. אני אמרתי, אני שאין לו לשלם, אין לו, אין לו. מה פתאום? לא, הפוך. לא, אתה לא חייב, לא חייב. מה פתאום?
So then what's the difference?
You helped him and you didn't.
יפה מאוד.
What's the difference? If you're somebody's getting punished for you, he's got to come back.
כי הוא רשע, הוא רשע, הוא רשע. יש מצווה לשבור ידיים של רשעים. זהו. לא, מה פתאום, הוא רשע. עניתי לך, הוא רשע.
הבנתי, אני שואל על הרשע.
הרשע יענש.
Okay, but and how come? Because
בגלל שהוא חייב על התורה.
יפה, so
I'm not holding any grudges, התורה עליו. התורה מחייבת אותו. התורה תחייב אותו. נו. כן. כן.
I don't want to forgive him. Let's say,
כן.
I'm not mad at him, but you stole me money.
יש לו?
He goes, well,
יש לו?
let's say.
מה זה let's say? יש לו?
The concept was it?
לא. הקונספט זה עובד. הקונספט עובד שיש אדם שיש לו והוא לא נותן. אז בגללו הוא מונע אחרים לקבל הלוואות. אז הוא מונע דברים שאני יכול לעשות טוב, אני לא עושה. אני לא רוצה למחול. אברהם אבינו אומר לאבימלך על אודות באר המים אשר גזלו. מכיר את הפסוק הזה או לא מכיר? אני לא מבין why אברהם אבינו is so holding grudges against אבימלך. Abraham, the whole idea of Abraham is to do chesed. So why is giving rebuke to Abimelech? Where is the water that you guys stole? I thought Abraham is a nice guy. He slaughtered 3 cows for 3 Arabs. מה קרה אם הוא שלקח לו, you know, spring water? מה הוא רב איתו? אני לא מבין אותך. הוא שוחט 3 עגלים ל3 ערבים אורחים? So why is he so mad about עבדי אבימלך שגזלו מים? And let me ask you, in that man that they stole, okay, now we give it back to Abraham. מה הוא יעשה? Is he going to drink the whole באר? מה יעשה? What exactly Abraham is telling Abimelech? Okay, why did you steal the water? Okay, you know what? Here's the water back. What would Abraham do now with the water? What do you think he's going to do? He's going to drink? He's going to get away. So if he's going to get away, so if he's giving that away, so why are you fighting over the water? It's like somebody makes a wedding and he invites the whole town to come to the wedding. Pito ba Adam? They get an invitation, he comes to drink water. Hey, Ganav! Why are you taking water from the wedding over here? If you invited the whole town to the wedding, would you care if somebody comes and takes 1 bottle of water? Yes or no?
No.
Then Abraham, why are you fighting over something that you want to give?
He took the whole. Imagine the guy shut the water fountain, then everybody got one. In the rabbi's face.
לא כתוב shut the whole water, כתוב גזלו באר. היה עוד בארות של אברהם. Why Abraham?
That be'ed is messed up.
Why it's messed up?
He took it. That be'ed is now messed up.
הבנתי, אבל יש לך עוד באר.
Not in that space though.
So it's the space? But there's Abraham the space? No. Location, no.
Hashem gave him the bear.
No.
He's giving it out to his poor people.
Yes.
So when somebody stole it from him, it's a problem to
What's the problem?
that it was stolen from
So
him.
what's the problem?
He
Give it to
did not
others.
continue to give it away.
That's the answer. You stole from me to do chesed.
Yeah.
That's the ba'aya. אברהם הוכיח את אבימלך, you stole away hesed from me. I was able to give every day 10,000 gallons of water. Now I give 7,000. So you stole 3,000 gallons of water that I can give hesed with the people. As much Abraham Avinu mochiach, why you took away the mitzvah of hesed from me. He doesn't care about the water, period. What bothers Abraham, why you stole the hesed away from me. אתה מבין? אם אני יכול לעשות הלוואה ובגללך אני נמנעתי, אני כועס, כי אתה מנעת ממני את עשת המצווה שלי.
Right. The rabbi said a concept I just want to understand. The rabbi said because someone else is getting punished, because of they didn't give back, and I know mahalti. 1 second, so hold on.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So the idea is, if they got punished because of something they did to me, and I didn't, and I didn't forgive, let's say, so I'm gonna. It's not. Then I'm gonna come back in a gilgul, or I'm not gonna be in mechitzat shel hashchina ba'olam haba. Correct? So, but regardless, no matter what, so then that's the case. And even the Rasha that did something, he's getting punished. Some of the reason he's getting punished because of me, because he's a Rasha, I didn't make my money. But lo mahalti. Then anyway, I shouldn't go in because he's getting part of the punishment he's getting is because of me, and then I have to come back from Megillah. So this Rasha can pay me back also. So if that's the case, then I have to be mohel everybody. So they don't get punished any reason for me. What is the reason if it's an ani or Rasha?
יפה מאוד. אז בוא נחזור לשאלה. אתה שואל, if אני צריך למחול לעני, so he doesn't get punished, and then I get punished,
Right.
so I have to also be mohel לרשע. So because he's going to get punished, and then if he gets punished, I get punished also.
Right.
יפה. יש הבדל בין אם רשע נענש כי הוא רשע, לבין עני שנענש כי הוא לא שילם. העני לא שילם חזית. He has a debt. It's not that he doesn't want to pay. He would love to pay. But he doesn't have the money to pay. Right?
Right.
Now, if the ani, he wants to pay, but he doesn't have the money to pay, at the end of the day, if he didn't pay, he left the world with a debt. שהוא חייב. נכון?
Right.
Who holds this case open?
הלווה.
הלווה. יפה. עכשיו, הלווה יכול למחול, והעני, the הלוואה turns to become מתנה, ואז אין לי שום דבר איתו. ואז I have nothing against him, and he has nothing to do with הקדוש ברוך הוא also, למה נשם אותו? Because מחלת והוא היה רוצה לשלם. Good. רשע לא רוצה לשלם. זה כבר לא שייך אליי. זה כבר רשע בורא העולם שהוא עובר על גזל. העני רוצה לשלם אבל אין לו. אבל עדיין, at the end of the day, אתה מגיע למעלה, you still owe money. And if you still owe money, you have to pay. And if you want the money, ואתה לא מקבל את זה, יש על העני עונש. אתה גזלת. הרשע, he's not planning even to pay. אז הוא רשע. אם הוא רשע, גם לא שייך, גם אם אני out of it, יש לרשע עסק עם בורא עולם שהוא יענש בגלל שהוא רשע, שהוא גזלן. לא. לא. לא.
So it's not the case that if someone got punished because of something he did to you, that it's not...
יש עונש שאני יכול למחול, ואני out of it, ויש עונש שאני בפנים עדיין.
Even if you מוחל את הרשע, אם ככה, he's still gonna get עונש.
בוודאי.
Rabbi, since we're playing so close to fire, why would somebody want to do such a mitzvah? Is the mitzvah so great that it outweighs touching fire?
יפה מאוד. יפה מאוד. You have a house?
Do I have a house?
Yes.
Yeah. Baruch Hashem. You have a boiler?
Right now, no.
Maybe that's the reason why.
Well, you have a blower.
Right now, nothing. It's empty.
He means he's fixing the house. He's not giving you the whole
I know.
picture.
I know.
Well, let's go, man. Let's start again.
Yes.
You have a house?
Yes.
Baruch
Boiler,
Hashem.
yes.
You have a boiler?
Yes.
You have gas?
Yes.
Aren't you playing with fire? You're living in a house that there is fire and boiler?
Yes.
Isn't it dangerous?
Yeah.
So why you live there?
We need to supply our kids.
But you're putting their kids in dangerous.
That's controlled.
Yeah.
You're putting yourself in dangerous.
Yeah.
So I think you should live in a tent. And don't tell me, yeah, I'm planning to go to Morocco tomorrow and I'm to live in a tent. You live here. So what's the answer? No, but what's the real answer? No, what's the answer? Why do you live in a house if you have a boiler and gas?
Because it's not dangerous.
You're careful.
No, because you put it in a basement and you lock the door and nobody comes there. Then everything is safe. Correct? You're right. Maybe yeah, maybe not. אם התורה אומרת לך, אם כסף תלווה את עמי, השם אותו אומר לך, אתה יודע, how great is that mitzvah? You're dealing with me, not with the עני.
It outweighs so much that it plays.
It's worth everything. Now, you're afraid? Timhal. Now, he says in the beginning, he gives in the beginning, the conditions. Conditions number 1, you do a shtar. Condition number 2, you take a collateral. And if it doesn't, you take a cosigner. And you make sure that you could collect the money without betting. That's the rules. And that's only you give him if you know him. And that's the rules to do. Now, if you don't know him, ask about him. And even if you do, you rather give a small amount. And when you give the small amount, it's a amount that you can take the cake. That's the conditions we learned. But to be stupid and to throw big money, but you're an idiot.
But that's not dealing with Hashem. Hashem is only by ani.
Look.
By a regular halva.
When he needs the money to pay, companies that he owes money, he has debts. So you have to be smart. הרב עליו השלום לימד אותי rule, כלל ברזל. אתה תעשה חסד on one condition, only if you're not going to burn your fingers. Listen to this thing. חסד עושים if you're not going to burn your fingers. אני מכיר סיפור מזעזע. So lady, בעלת תשובה. And she got married to Avrech. And בעלי תשובה, they get excited. Very, very excited. In their mind, they wanted להחזיר את כל העולם בתשובה. את כולם. They get excited. And the worst is they take no guidance. This lady, הייתה בעלת תשובה, נשואה לאברך, and she was very into הכנסת אורחים. And she opened the house to all types of people and girls, broken homes, people from the streets, and she used to work and cook from Wednesday to Shabbat. משהו. ובסוף, הבית שלה נחרב, got divorced. And 20 years after, she said once, במקום לחשוב, instead of thinking, my job is not to fix the whole world, but first to fix my house. I put other people in front, and they were before my kids. כי צריך להחזיר את כולם מתשובה. And she had pity on everybody. ובסוף שילמה את המחיר שהבת שלה נחרב לגמרי. השם ישמור. What's my message? לעשות חסד, it's a big mitzvah on the condition that you're not going to burn your fingers. If you're going to deal a loan, if you're going to give a loan, and that loan is going to cause you to lose the money, or it's going to stop you from making chesed again, or you're going to be angry. So what to give a loan? Be smart. Do a shtar, collateral, have a lien on the house. Do something that you know that you can take, that you can get the money back. But if you don't know, don't do that. And if you do it from your heart, but do it smart. בצורה חכמה, שלא תאבד את הכסף שלך. And if you know that the guy doesn't have, ואתה מרחם עליו, So don't give big number, give a small number. And do it in a way that you can take the cake and turn that from halva'ah to tzedakah. Tzedakah you want to give, right? Okay? So turn the halva'ah to tzedakah. Don't give him 10,000. Give him that. Raise 2,000. But you can take the cake. And in such a case, you still, you're okay. You don't hold the grudges against him. And maybe he's going to give you one day. Maybe he's not going to give you. But remember one thing. Inami. צדיקו של עולם חונן ונותן ומשלם לו את החוב ממקום אחר. מה זה צדיקו של עולם? הקדוש ברוך הוא, he is the one who's going to pay you back. Forget about him. You turn the halva'ah to מתנה, and guess what? הקדוש ברוך הוא is going to pay you from מקום אחר. באופן שעושה מצווה לא ידע דבר רע. In a way that whoever does a mitzvah, nothing better is going to harm him. ומי שהוא יהודי כשר, and someone who's a kosher Jew, שמאמין באמונה שלמה באלו דברים של רבותינו ז"ל הנאמרים באמת, לא יקשה בעיניו אם ילבש סלע על העני בשעת דרכו ואכל ממנו. He's not going to feel bad. Listen, I'm not dealing with him, I'm dealing with the נהל הבנק של העולם. If you're a יהודי כשר, אתה מאמין שאני עשיתי מצווה, so what's the problem? אני מאמין שהקדוש ברוך הוא מנהל את העולם, I gave him the הלוואה, I did a מצווה. Hashem is God. Hashem, I'm dealing with Hashem, not with him. And if that's how you believe, then יאמין באמונה שלמה שכבר השם שם כספו באמתחתו ביתר שאת. The minute to give a loan to the ani, Hashem already put in your bank already your money. ולא ירע לבבו באחיו האביון ולא יהיה נועל דלת בפני לווים במקום הראוי להלוות בלי משכון. דרך האמור, he said if that's how you live, אתה יהודי כשר, הבעיה. תמשיך הלאה. הבנתם את זה? So he says, you give a loan to the עני. אתה סובר שהוא לא יכול, אתה יכול למחול? תמחל. תגיד לו, אני מוחל לך. And what do you think? הקדוש ברוך הוא is not going to pay you? אומר לך, וצדיק חונן ונותן. Who's the צדיק? הקדוש ברוך הוא. הוא נותן. He already put in you back already the money. So don't worry. What do you say? חזק וברוך. Now remember, הלוואה, it's a great mitzvah. אבל צריך להיות חכם. It's a great mitzvah. צריך להיות חכם. To do with a star, עדים, the amount is to be something that's severe, but if something happens, you can take the cake. Don't give high numbers that you're taking, big risks. לא עושים את זה. הבנו את זה טוב? Yes, Avi.
You said yesterday that according to Shulchan Aruch, it's halakha, a person must do shtar ve'edim and even take a collateral also, right? If all those things. Why should, if anything, it should be haitzah, it shouldn't be halakha. The only thing that should be halakha is that you should be mohel. That should be the halakha. Because if you were the dumb one and didn't do shtar ve'edim, then you have the halakha to be mohel a person. Let's say if I gave a loan to a person, I didn't do shtar ve'edim. Now afterwards, I should have the halakha to be mohel him. I shouldn't have the halakha now that I did the pnei verlo.
I'm so happy with Moshe. The Torah was given through Moshe, not through you.
I'm asking a question.
I'm giving an answer. Look how you twist the halakha, which is okay. Are you giving a loan so you could forgive, or you giving a loan so you could get back the money?
Go back the money.
So if you don't do a shtar, you're causing him avira שלפני עבר לתותן מכשול. So stop here. What are you telling me? Hold on. What are you telling me? Let's forget about לפני עבר לתותן מכשול and let's focus on me forgiving, forgive the money. What are you talking about? I'm giving you a loan so I can get back the money back. Yes or no?
Yeah.
That's called a loan. So what are you telling me? Give a loan and turn the loan to a gift. So it's not a loan, it's a gift.
It's if you didn't do the shtar ve'edim.
Again, I'm telling you why I'm doing the shtar. I'm doing the shtar not because I'm doing the shtar not because to turn the loan to a gift.
Yeah.
I'm having a shtar ve'edim, so the guy is not going to deny it. Or maybe he's going to forget. So I have a shtar to remind you. Why? So you don't take the money and walk away. So the shtar is a reminder for the borrower that he should pay the money back. What are you telling me? Nimhal.
Yeah.
Mapita nimhal.
I'm saying after the.
No, it's wrong.
You already gave the loan.
You did the shtar?
No.
Then you're wrong.
Okay, so now what to do? go back and get a star, right?
100%.
Or
No, that's halakha, do a star.
you can't get out of it by being a Khan.
אני לא מבין אותך. So, are you trying to do, hold on. Are you, listen to me. Do you want to be a good uncle? Meaning you want to give money and gifts? I'll come to you right now. No, I mean, I would love to adopt you as an uncle. Why not?
Yes.
If you give money, מתנות, בחילות, חבל על הזמן. I'm talking about שולחן ערוך עכשיו. Don't play emotions. I don't like this whole, no, listen, you mohel. No, you got to be honest and straight and smart. Halakha, you want to give a loan? So stick with the loan. Stop turning it to tzedakah. If you want to give a loan, so stick with the loan. Get the money back. What you saying? No, Timhal.
I'm saying Timhal. He's like, who told him? He made a mistake. He didn't.
Who?
The one who's over there. Yeah, the lender.
So what's the mistake? You didn't do a star? So go do a star. Fix the problem. What you tell me, how do you fixing the problem, but adding another problem?
If he doesn't do the star,
Again, let's step by step. There's a problem, he didn't do a star. So how do you fix this problem? By adding another problem. Timhal. So לא נכון. מחילה is in a case that you know is that you gave a loan to the ani, ואין לו, ואתה מרחם עליו, and he wants to pay, but he doesn't have. אבל to begin with the whole עניין of הלוואה, אני מוחל לך, אז זה לא הלוואה, זה מתנה.
Who would consider ani in today's day? The guy that let's say he has a tuition of $20,000 and he doesn't have to pay. Why are you laughing? $20,000 he has to pay tuition, and he doesn't have the money, and they're going to put his kids out, and this call is ani, and you give him $20,000 and you give him okay, this is a matana.
ani זה אדם שיש לו חוב, גם עשיר can become ani also. גם עשיר can become ani too. If someone he has to pay, he has debts that he has to pay to his workers, and he doesn't have the money for that. Okay, so if you have two aniyim, ashir that needs the money to pay to his workers versus ani that he wants to go on a vacation. לזה אין כסף, וגם לזה אין כסף. זה כסף בשביל vacation, וזה כסף to pay his debts. Who comes first? Today זה מי שצריך לשלם בילים ואין לו כסף. עניתי לך. אני עניתי. The one who has debts and he has to pay. זה נקרא עני, יש לו חובות. אבל מה החובות? לא על winter break. חובות מה זה? The basic stuff. יש לך mortgage, יש לך טלפון, יש לך tuition, יש לך, medical, basic stuff, ההכרח.
He has escaped what he's going to do in 10 days, what he's going to do, all kinds
מה קרה בלי ילדים 10 ימים? מה קרה בלי ילדים 10 ימים? אני לא חושב שזה לא נקרא הכרח. זה לא נקרא הכרח. אם זה הכרח, why all the schools they check all the credit cards, where did you spend? Why they check and they target the vacations? Because we understand that that's already a luxury. זה לא הכרח. אני זוכר, סיפרתי לכם פעם, I once asked the rabbi, I was asked, so I asked the rabbi, can a husband buy his wife a jewelry for Pesach or Sukkot for Maaser money? יש לו מעשר, רוצה לדעת if I can use מעשר to buy my wife jewelry for Pesach or Sukkot. You hear the question, Rafi?
I don't hear it.
You don't hear. It's an excellent question, but the question doesn't start. The question doesn't start. Why not? Ma'aser that we do today, the Rabbanan maybe minhag. To buy your wife, the Hiyud Oraita. Now watch this. You made, let's say, $10,000 this month, and you want to, you put in the set $1,000 for Maaser, right? If יש לך חיוב דאורייתא לקנות לאשתך jewelry versus מעשר שזה דרבנן ואולי מנהג, who comes first? זאת אומרת, first you spend what she needs, and how much you left with $200? That goes to Maaser.
I think must have $20. Oh, you think
Yeah.
$20 left.
Wow.
Everybody's laughing at the question before you explain.
I didn't know why she is the
I'm
Rabbanan.
going over
Right?
that thing, but, yeah.
הבנתם?
Laugh. Wow.
הבנתם את זה? How things work?
Could the Rabbi say the answer one more time?
That's very nice.
But by number, given so we know
That's
how the
loophole.
בקיצור, the reason why, למה הסברתי לכם את זה? יש דבר שזה חוב, דאורייתא, versus דרבנן. יש דבר נקרא הכרח, you need versus a luxury. winter break זה לא הכרח, זה אקסטרה.
אז זה לא הולך מהמעשה.
מה פתאום?
ג'ולוגי הולך מהמעשה.
לא מתחיל מעשר.
אבל זה כמו ג'ולרי לאישה, ויקיישן זה כמו ג'ולרי לאישה.
גם לגבר זה ג'ולרי, זה
אני
גם.
לא נהנה בויקיישן, אני הולך בשביל אשתי.
כפרה עליך, איזה בעל צדיק אתה.
אני לא נהנה בויקיישן.
אני גם לא נהנה, אני פשוט הולך שם רק לאשתי ולילדים, גם אני לא נהנה.
You don't enjoy it?
Let's say only her and the kids. My wife, she's happy. It's like a jewelry for her.
הבנתי.
No kidding.
הבנתי, אני יודע
Let's
שאתה
say
לא
they go
נותן.
without you.
Huh?
Let's say they go on vacation without you.
כן.
That's the vacation thing. Is that
That's another big, that's a double big thing.
איך אמר לי מישהו? A couple years ago, a friend went to Florida. And then he came back. And 2 weeks after, he traveled again. אמר לו, הלו, יש לנו שואו, איפה אתה? אמר לי, I went to vacation. אמרתי לו, you just went 2 weeks ago to vacation. Well, Rabbi, let me teach you something. When you go with the kids, it's called a trip. When you go with other kids, it's called vacation. Let's get things straight over here. Maybe we don't have the same dictionary, Rabbi. Let's get the definitions right. When you go with the kids, it's called a trip. When you go with your wife and the kids are here, it's called vacation. אתה מתכוון על הטריפ כנראה. הבנתי, הוא מדבר על הווקיישן, כבר, אצל כולם נישואים כבר, זה בסדר. כן, זה בסדר. Either way, it's called a luxury.
You know, I talk to people, so, but listen, but vacation, I have to go with my wife.
זה לא I have
What am I
to
going to
go.
do? 10 days with the kids, they're going to drive me crazy, so it's a necessity. So I go to the school 2001, you know. That's what.
אני הבנתי.
You go to meeting over there. Well, you don't have to meet.
And at the end of the day, nobody wins. And at the end of the day, nobody wins.
But the problem is they cry before you cry. צריכים כסף. Because start crying, you can't, okay, they can go.
Okay.
What they give to one.
That's called good business, people. נכון, חכמים. אבל זה לא נקרא חוב. זה נקרא מה? luxury. יש מצבים לפעמים, באמת, יש מצבים. לפעמים כשיש עבודה קשה בבית, ויש הרבה ילדים, זה קטנים, ואז באמת יש מצב, the wife needs a break, כי היא לא יכולה, זה קשה. זה לא נקרא luxury, זה נקרא חובה. בוודאי זה חובה, בוודאי. אני תמיד אומר, a wife and a husband should go once a week. For dinner or for walk, הם צריכים the hour or 2 minimum once a week. It's to refresh the marriage, את החיים שלהם. You cannot have all day long with kids and diapers and homework and schools and driving and buying. אתה שוחק, אתה נשחק, it's impossible, זה קשה מאוד. בוודאי שצריך minimum once a week for an hour or 2. But befrat, when there is kids at home, when the kids are already out of the house, כבר הרבה יותר רגוע, אין לך הרבה לחץ. הלחץ is to go visit the grandchildren, to babysit over here on a Sunday and a Monday, ומוצאי שבת, okay, it's קטן. אבל העול החיים, it's really out. So it's different, but when you still have the kids at home, והאישה עובדת, ואתה עובד, you want to keep the marriage fresh, it's a must. It's a must. In our days, here for sure, you need to have one night in the week. You have to have an hour or two, it's only you and her. ככה, טיפה, להירגע. Sometimes it's good enough to go for a walk. Sometimes it's to go out to eat. And those things, it's not luxury. The same way a car needs to have a gas, the same way, you give a hay to the horse, the same way you need to have, if you want to run normal and to function and be healthy and happy, it's a must.